Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are doing a class on immune health, which right now is a really good subject to be talking about. How do we support our immune system in a healthy and natural way? Um, and so we love to use our essential oils for this. And our essential oils are, you can go to the second slide if you want. Um, our essential oils come from, they're naturally occurring in plants, right? So we do steam distillation to release the oil from the plant material. We can use the stems, the seeds, the flowers, the fruit, the bark of plants to extract these oils. And they all have therapeutic properties that can support our wellness and soothe many concerns internally and on the skin level as well. So essential oils are the way a plant's own defense mechanism. So we can use these oils to kind of help against environmental threats. Our essential oils are natural, safe, affordable, and very easy to use. And so we can use our oils in 3 different ways. Our first way would be aromatically. So that would be to inhale the oil. So you can put a drop on the palms and put your palms in front of your face and just breathe it in. You can add a few drops to a diffuser, and the oil will permeate the airspace, which can also be very purifying to the space inside. And then we can also put the oil on jewelry or on our pillowcases or anywhere, and we can breathe it in through that way as well. So by using oils aromatically, we can calm our emotions. Our olfactory bulb is right in the brain, and as soon as we breathe that in, it starts affecting all of our chemistry in our brain. So we can calm emotions that way. We can also boost our mood and boost our energy, and we can use it to open our airways. And like I said, we can purify the air of pathogens within a space. The second way we can use oils is topically. And topical use means just using it applied directly to the skin. So we can always kind of say we start at the bottom of the feet. We love to talk about dilution with oils. Essential oils are very potent. So we want to use some kind of a carrier oil. I like to use a fractionated coconut oil is kind of the best, but you can use grapeseed or almond or avocado oil as your carrier, and then you would put 1 to 2 drops in there, and then you can apply the oil to the bottom of the feet or to the area that you're trying to address. So if you're having muscle soreness, you can apply it directly to wherever that pain might be. You can apply it around joints if you're having inflammation or discomfort in your joints. It can help with calming some skin irritations. It can also help with supporting your immune system through topical use. So those are the ways that we can use it topically. And then our third way of using oils is internally. So we can add the oil to a drop of water, like an ounce of water, and take it as a shot, or we can add it to foods to flavor our foods, or we can put the drops into an empty veggie cap and take them internally that way. And the reasons we use oils internally, sometimes oils will have different effects on the body when we use them topically versus internally. So there are some applications where the internal use is a little more appropriate than the topical or aromatic use. We can ease some of our digestive issues. We support our immune system really well through internal use. And then we can also support our cell health. And I want to just mention that the internal use is, we kind of are specific to using doTERRA. And why that is because essential oils have been around for a very long time, but they have not been regulated. And so a lot of the oils that are out there have possible adulterations. And this is why we use doTERRA. We use doTERRA because they have basically set the standard for the purity and potency of essential oils. If you want to go to the next slide, Miranda, I'll talk about that. So what makes doTERRA different? They're 100% transparency. So on each bottle has a specific number, and you can go to sourcetoyou.com and you can look up that individual bottle and see every single property of what's in that bottle. They do the third-party testing so that they are guaranteed to be pure and therapeutic grade quality. doTERRA does what they call co-impact sourcing. So they are getting the plants and growing them and working with farmers, and they're growing these plants in the best places for the plant to thrive and produce the highest quality product. So, and that's a really good and amazing thing that this company does. They're in 40 different countries working with small farmers, paying fair wages, and there's a lot of information on Source to You about that if that's interesting to you. And then they also have the Healing Hands Foundation, which is giving back to these communities that they go into and are working with to source their products. So they're building schools and wells and really just talking to the community and seeing what they need and helping. And these are with partners all over the world. So they are a global company and very, very trusted. A lot of medical facilities and things are using their products. And so I would just say don't use oils internally or actually topically. Your skin is your largest organ. So putting anything on your skin is basically like an internal use to some degree. It's going to soak in and be in every cell in your body within minutes. So you want to make sure that what you're using is tested, is vetted to be pure. And we know that doTERRA sets the standard for that. So I'm going to go to the next one. Yeah, so now we're going to learn some more about specific immune support that doTERRA provides. And I'm going to let Miranda take over, and I'll get back to you guys in a little bit.
Hi guys, I'm here to help Nagin and a couple of our other doTERRA people talk about what supports their immune system. I'm a flight attendant, a mom, and an essential oils educator, if you don't know me, but I rely a lot on keeping my immune system high because I come in contact with a lot of germs, a lot of different kinds of people. I sit really close to people in small quarters, so if they're sick, there's a high possibility that I could get sick if I don't have the right foundational support for myself. So I rely on a few of these things. I love herbs. I love just foundational health. I love all things natural. And the vitamins, I cannot tell you enough how much of importance they are in your life as far as foundational health goes. The Microplex VMZ is like a natural vitamin and mineral. They're all food grade. They're all organic. No herbicides or pesticides have been put into them, so they'll help you fill in the gaps there. They say that it takes like 5 apples to equate to the 1 apple that our grandparents used to eat because of the nutrients that are missing these days because of soil and just chemicals in the air and in our water. So we have to do a lot to fight that stuff off. And the alpha CRS is going to help us with that. It's the antioxidants that doTERRA makes. And all these, the stuff that comes in here is the essential oil supplements. That's what we refer them to. They're basically your basic needs, but they have essential oil support in them, and also herbs as well. So you want to make sure that your vitamins have those high quality ingredients. If not, then excuse my crassness, but sometimes you will just eliminate that. So the alpha CRS is our antioxidant support. They'll help skin health. They'll help cleanse your liver, your gallbladder, and things like that, your kidneys, your pancreas. They help kind of detox your body. So one of the main things that brought me to natural living was adult acne. And this alpha CRS was a major component in clearing up my skin, which is a very big indicator of something going on in your gut and just generally in your body. So detoxing my gut and knowing that my immune system it comes from gut health, was a big component in helping me get better. And the XE omegas are our omegas, and we have a vegan version of those as well, but they're basically the fish oils that help cardiovascular, skin, just everything on every level. A lot of the omegas that you'll find on the counter these days have gone rancid. They don't have the components in them to give them a good shelf life, but ours do. So I highly, highly support that. It's our #1 product, and you can send back the empty bottles too if they didn't work for you. So I love that part. I have a special relationship with copaiba for many reasons. I suffer from headaches, and copaiba has been a main big saver in that. But a lot of the copaiba ingredients help with immune support. It helps respiratory issues, sore throat. You can diffuse it. You can inhale it from cupped hands. You can apply it under the nose or the bottoms of the feet and the chest. I put 2 drops underneath my tongue every morning and every night to help with inflammatory response. It helps fungal, bacterial, viral. You take in a capsule, apply to the areas of concern, the bottoms of the feet or along spine. Anxious feelings or any kind of sleep issues, you can diffuse, you can inhale from cupped hands, apply to the bottoms of the feet or under the nose. When we talk about using them topically, like Negin said, you basically put it where it hurts, or you can internalize it, or the bottoms of the feet where the most pores are on your body. I suffer from headaches. I always have since I was little. The way I do it is I put 2 drops on my wrists, and then I rub right across my brow and down my the sides of my head and on the back of my neck. And I take 2 drops under my tongue if I feel like I'm getting something. Copaiba works with the CB2 receptors. A lot of people are using CBD oils these days, and this is a natural way to get some of those same effects, but without the other things that are in the CBD stuff that isn't regulated at all. This also has an extra molecule that works a little bit like that with the CB2 receptors in our bodies to help with anxious feelings, immune response, and anything like that. And as a lot of you know, emotions are a huge basis of our immune system. You'll notice that if you're going through something huge, like a pandemic, let's just say, and there's a lot of stress, if you're doing something to help support that system, your body won't take from other places in order to sustain immunity. The On Guard soft gels are my BFF. Besides, my friends here, but the On Guard soft gels are basically our On Guard oil, which is our protective blend. It's a blend of oils that helps support your body, but it also has black pepper and melissa and oregano in it that are pre-encapsulated, designed to protect the immune system and protect from pathogens. So when I'm feeling something coming on, first of all, I never, ever, 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 ever travel without these. I always have at least 5 on me. If you stop me anywhere that's not in California and I am traveling, I have these literally on my person, because if I start to feel achy or weird, I'll pop 2 of these because I'm not having it. I'm not coming down with something. If I'm working with somebody that's sick, I pop 2 and I give them 1. So sore throat, fall and winter immune boosters when I'm traveling, when I'm on the plane. Planes are dirty places, so I take 1 of these every single time I go to work. They work within minutes. When you put oils in your body, they're getting into your cells, and your cells are made of oil, so they're actually getting inside your cells. So if you're fighting something that the doctor sent you home from because they think that it just needs to run its course, you can actually take some of these and actually make a difference for yourself. The Breathe oil is near and dear to my heart. I have respiratory issues, so I diffuse or apply under my nose or on my chest. I put in the diffuser at night mixed with Serenity. That helps me sleep. If you're not getting good sleep, how are you going to have good immunity? If somebody snores around you, you can put that in the diffuser as well. That'll help you get better sleep. And if you suffer from seasonal threats or any kind of allergies, you can put a couple of drops in your hand and inhale like that, or you can mix it with lemon, lavender, and peppermint. and roll that topically on yourself, on the back of your spine, and on your wrists. I know plenty of people, one of which is on here, who has had a lot of great results with lemon, lavender, and peppermint, being a natural antihistamine and cleansing for the body. Cough and congestion, you can mix a little breathe with some coconut oil on the stove. If you get a glass jar from the grocery store, you can actually put that in a little bit of warm water, melt it on the stove, and you can put 20 to 30 drops of breathe in there, mix it up, and then let it harden again. And then you have your own Vicks Vapor Rub that we used to use in the 80s, but without, petroleum. And then I mentioned sleep issues as well. I talked earlier about our gut health and how 80% of our immunity is in our gut. A lot of people don't realize they have gut issues until they start taking this and realize what a help it can be to keeping you adjusted and balanced. So a lot of people have heard of candida or just general discomfort. They say a big portion of the population is suffering from IBS symptoms, and a lot of that comes from our gut health. If our gut isn't healthy, nobody's happy. So this has 6 strains of good bacteria and prebiotic fiber for maximum delivery and cultivation of gut flora. These are double encapsulated and on a time release schedule. So they get all the way through all of your intestines, your large and your small, and they don't have to be refrigerated. They're made with marine algae. So they're easy to digest. You can take it for gas, constipation, diarrhea, immune support, mood support, and to improve absorption of food nutrients, to aid digestion and immunity. A lot of our mood stuff is in our gut as well. So when you are taking PB Assist and you're more balanced in your gut, you're more balanced with your moods. And that helps support your immune system. It's all relative. It's all a puzzle. And Nagin, I'll let you go from here.
Okay, so we talked already about some of the On Guard products. So we're going to talk a little bit about the hand sanitizing mist, which is really important all the time, but currently right now, when we talk about right now kind of going out of our safe zones, like our homes and maybe our vehicles and things, and having to go places like the grocery store or the hardware store or wherever we might be going in this time, it's really important to try to clean your hands as quickly as possible. So when you don't have access to soap and water to wash your hands, hand sanitizer is really important. So I have about 20 of these hand sanitizers stashed all over the place, in my car, in my purse, in my backpack, everywhere, so that I always have it on me. On Guard is just an amazing product on its own. And so this sanitizing mist is going to eliminate germs and other pathogens on the skin. It also has like a moisturizing formula that cleanses the hands without drying. So this hand sanitizer has like no stickiness. Some of those hand sanitizers you use, they get real sticky, and they kind of, even I find that sometimes using them now, if I don't have my On Guard on me and I'm using something else, that I actually can feel like the film of it on my hands, and it really bugs me. So I love this sanitizing mist because of that. It also has like an apple extract in it, so it softens the hands. So it actually acts like a little bit of a moisturizer too, which we've been washing our hands a lot, and I noticed that my hands are getting a little dry and cracked sometimes because of over washing my hands. So this is a great product for that too. So it's going to kill 99.99% of germs and bacteria. So that's pretty much foolproof. It's all natural derived ingredients, and the ethyl alcohol gives the mist an antiseptic properties to effectively clean the hands. I also use this on my phone. I just spray my phone down with the On Guard sanitizing mist too, constantly. So again, just if you don't have soap and water available, this is a great alternative. It's convenient, small size. It's you can throw it in your pocket, and you can use it to sanitize your hands after touching anything, door handles, shopping carts, all of that. And then next we have, you're gonna go to the next, yeah. So then we're going to talk a little bit about oregano. Oregano is a really, really amazing antibacterial. Um, and the oregano touch is awesome because oregano is a very hot oil. So it's an oil that you definitely don't want to put on your skin neat. It can feel very much like burning your skin, and you can actually kind of affect your skin in negative ways by using it without dilution. So doTERRA's conveniently put it in this roller ball for you. The oregano touch, it can put it on the bottom of the feet, down your spine, or anywhere locally where you're feeling discomfort. If you're having a sore throat, swelling in your lymph nodes, you can put the oregano just directly anywhere on the body around the throat. It can also be really effective if you're having anything like athlete's foot or candida or ringworm. So any bacterial kind of effect, you can put it topically right there on top of whatever it is, and it will help a lot. Not the touch, but the oregano oil is a great oil to put in a capsule and take that oil of oregano internally to support just removing all kinds of nasty bacteria from the body. So oregano is an amazing oil, very, very effective against bacteria. But that oregano touch, like I said, is just convenient to use topically there because it's already diluted and won't cause any harm on the skin level from the heat. And then next we have just our On Guard oil. So it is our protective blend. It's great at killing germs and airborne pathogens. So right now, On Guard is something I'm diffusing in the house every single day. It permeates the air, it purifies the air. You can also put a drop in a capsule. If you don't have the access to the On Guard soft gels, you can put a drop or two in a capsule and take it internally. You can also apply it to the bottom of the feet. If you're having like cold and flu type symptoms, you're going to want to maybe take those in a capsule and apply to the bottom of the feet. And I would be taking like 3 to 5 a day. You can gargle with it in water if you're having any discomfort in your throat. I also, every single day right now, am putting a drop or two in an ounce of water and just cleansing my throat with On Guard to help. You can apply it to your chest. You can also put a little bit on your toothbrush. The On Guard toothpaste is amazing. On Guard has a whole system of products on its own, but if you don't have those, you can put a drop of the oil with your toothpaste, or you can put it on your toothpaste and just kind of run it over your teeth and gums. One of the oils in On Guard is clove, and it's really, really good for gum health. You can use it as an antiseptic for your laundry or a surface cleaner. So they do have a cleaner concentrate, but if you don't have access to that or you don't have that yet, you can use your On Guard oil and make your own all-purpose spray. There were several tests done, and on surfaces, the On Guard does not allow a lot of bacteria, including MRSA, to proliferate on a surface. That if it's left there for 4 days, they did tests where they showed that MRSA did not proliferate at all after 4 days of just spraying On Guard on a surface one time. So very effective on cleaning surfaces. And then we can go, so kind of going over all of that, we can kind of create what we call a daily protocol. So using these oils, what can we do again with our copaiba? We can put a drop under our tongue morning and night. We can layer it with our On Guard on the bottom of our feet and our spine 2 times a day, or make a roller with copaiba and On Guard in there and do the same thing. You can apply to your chest with Breathe as needed for respiratory support, or diffuse with On Guard for immune support. Your On Guard soft gels, we're going to take those morning and night for preventative immune support. You can take 3 to 5 per day when you're not feeling well. You can diffuse the On Guard daily to purify the air in the house. And you can apply it to the bottom of the feet and the spine with your copaiba and or your oregano. Then with our Breathe, we're going to apply that to the chest and the back for our respiratory health. We can apply to the front of the neck to soothe the cough. We can diffuse and add to bath water when we're feeling congested. And Breathe is something that I diffuse in my bedroom and in Silas's bedroom every single night. PB Assist, we're going to take that with meals for our digestive support. We're going to take it daily to support our immune system. Like we already said, 80% of our gut health, our immune health comes from the gut. We're going to take it to increase absorption of our food nutrients. We're going to have our On Guard hand sanitizer on hand, always when hand washing isn't available. used before and after grocery shopping or any public exposure. And you can mist the hands before eating when on the go. So with the oregano touch, we're going to layer that with our On God or our Coviva 2 or 3 times per day, and put it on the bottom of our feet or down our spine for our massive immune support. So real high antibacterial on there. And then we can apply it to our chest for respiratory support as well. And I think now I'm going to pass it back to Miranda and let her kind of talk to you about how to get started if you haven't already.
Mute. Okay. I can start my video too. Okay. So there's a few ways you can buy doTERRA. One of them is retail, and that's like at a spa setting, or if you went to a chiropractor's office or something, you would just buy a couple of bottles or whatever. I don't normally suggest that unless you just want to stick to 1 bottle a year. If you buy more than a couple of bottles of stuff that you want to use for your family, the best way to get started is to get one of the pre-arranged kits that doTERRA makes. You can also make your own little starter kit any way you want, but once you get a kit, you get 25% off your future orders. Anything you order that's doTERRA related from their site, you have a sign-in and you get 25% off, plus access to the rewards program, which gives you free shipping, basically paid back to you in points, and rewards points that you earn like frequent flyer miles that you can use towards free product. Every single month we have a free oil of the month. It's a promo, and then you get also promos with limited access to limited edition oils for sale. Like we just had our BOGO week last week that you would have access to be able to get as well. And then you also are part of our community, so we get to support you, love on you. We have giveaways, we have fun things that we do. We have a whole Facebook group dedicated to education, support, and just all sorts of stuff. So when you get your kits, you're not sitting there staring at them. So you know how to use them and incorporate them into your daily lives. And then with your kit, we also have the opportunity to build a little business if you'd like. If you'd like to get your oils paid for, or like to, get it to where you're getting your car payment paid for, something like that, you have support on that level too. And the only cost it is to you is for that initial kit. So one of the things that we talked about was our immune support, and doTERRA did an awesome thing. They put together an immune support kit for us. So if you're just joining us, if you could just mute yourself here, I think I can do it actually. So the immune support is available to all doTERRA members as well. You can get it for $150, but if you'd like to get started with the immune support kit, you can do so just adding a $35 one-time fee. And that comes with the Coviva that we talked about, the On Guard, the Breathe, the PB Assist, the On Guard hand sanitizer, the oregano, and the On Guard oil. So this is a great way to just get started right out of the gate. And all of these kits too come with just, if you get started with our team, a free citrus bliss too that's kind of elevating to the moods. A lot of people are dealing with a lot of depression and anxiety during this time right now. So that's a really great one to add into your diffuser as well. So if you're already a member and you know somebody that can benefit from this too, just send them our way, and then we have a little referral gift for you as well. So these are some other starter kits. This is a great one to start with if you're on a little bit of a budget. It comes with the Deep Blue Rub, which is for pain management. It's kind of like the Icy Hot or Bengay like we used to use in the 80s. But it includes that wholesale fee, so that wholesale fee is wiped out and you get all of this for $105. If you add on $30 worth of product, like a Coviva or a Balance oil, or we can add just a few citrus oils as well, you get this free citrus bliss with this kit as well. The Healthy Start is my favorite way to get started. It has the top 10 oils plus a diffuser. We didn't talk about a couple of these, but they can also help support you in your immunity journey. The digestion is really good for any kind of stomach discomfort. We talked about most of these. The peppermint really opens your airways. It helps with nausea. I've had a lot of people that are pregnant love peppermint and the way that it helps them kind of keep down their food. If you are sick, you already know somebody that's sick, peppermint can help cool down the body and can help just not feel so nauseous. And we didn't cover lemon, but lemon is a very good staple in any kind of immune protocol. It really helps cleansing. You can put it in your water, you can diffuse it. Citrus really helps with just feeling better and cleansing all around. And then when you cleanse your house, when you clean your house during this time, a lot of people are doing a lot of natural cleaning. They'll put this in their water bucket, their mop water, or spritz it around with their On Guard to kill germs. Lavender is also very good for calming and sleep. A lot of parents out there are doing homeschooling for the first time, or trying to rework their entire lives. Lavender is a really good helper for just helping calm nerves. And if you mix that with the frankincense, that's actually my favorite combo for anxiety. Frankincense is the king of oils. It does everything, including immune support, skin support, just general cellular support. And then the tea tree is actually antibacterial and antimicrobial. So when you're diffusing tea tree in the oil, you're killing pathogens in the air. This is my next favorite kit because it comes with that foundational health we talked about earlier, the microplex, the alpha CRS, the omegas. And we didn't talk about the Terrazyme, but if you have any kind of food intolerance or you have problems with digestion, the Terrazyme helps break down food. It helps your body absorb food better. If you've heard of enzymes before, it's a food enzyme that helps break down food and works really, really synergistically with that PB Assist. I take 2 Terrazyme in the morning and 2 Terrazyme before I go to bed. And I feel like it's been the secret for me not gaining weight during this pandemic, because I've been eating not very well, to tell you the truth. I've just been kind of snacking all day, and that's not really like me. I don't usually normally do that. And the Terrazyme, I feel like, helps break down the food and just is kind of boosting my body, like giving me a boost. So the next kit, and all of these kits come with that free citrus bliss if you get started today. So this is a bigger kit because it has 3 times the amount of oil. They're the bigger bottles. And it has the lemon, lavender, peppermint, copaiba. It balances our grounding blend, so that's an emotional support oil. A lot of people find this oil is really great for whether you're man or woman or child. It works on everybody. Everybody kind of loves it. It's kind of like smooth and calming. It has a couple of those other ones that I talked about. We didn't talk about the adaptive, but that's our new calming blend, and it helps with anxious feelings, anxiety, focus, anything like that. I can't even tell you how supportive this oil has been during this time for me. I've been diffusing it and wearing it as my perfume because I need more of that in my life. So all of this, plus the diffuser that runs for a really long time too. And it has lights and stuff too for kids at night, a little night light. If you want to go a little bit bigger and kind of do a little mini overhaul on your house, this is a great starter kit as well. You can screenshot any of these if you want to take a look at those, but it kind of has everything that we talked about and then some. The toothpaste and shampoo all have essential oils in it that help help you out from a foundational level. And then the cleaner concentrate is what we talked about. It takes literally 1 capful mixed with water or vinegar or even hydrogen peroxide to make those spray counter stuff, and add to mop water or do whatever. And then the hand soap as well is a really good thing to have in your house. We have that in every single room now. Now, this is a massive overhaul. I know some of our stimulus checks, this would take half of it here, but if you are ready to get started on a bigger level, the bigger the kit you go, the bigger discount you have. So I'd be remiss to not mention this to everybody. It even comes with a little case and a little natural Neosporin type thing down here, a vapor stick, and the long life vitality vitamins, fractionated coconut oil to make your rollers, mouthwash, and a diffuser, and a bunch of other little oils, some of which we didn't talk about. But all of these serve a purpose, and you can look up in our oil tribe once you're get started with us to look up and how to use all these oils. So I didn't insert any information down here. We made this slide for our whole group of people that are doing this as their business. So whoever sent you here, make sure you text them, tell them what you need help with, and we will get you started within whatever budget works for you. I have a very, very limited amount of diffusers. May will you hand me that, please? That I'm actually offering my team only. So this isn't to be shared publicly. Thanks, honey. And I wanted to be able to gift you guys something during this pandemic and just something to support you guys. So if you do get started with a kit that's over 100 or more of the 100 PV amount, I'm giving away this diffuser. You can just contact the person that sent you here. And these are awesome. They light up in different spaces. They run for, this one runs for 24 hours, which is bigger than most. But these are basically like humidifiers, if you've seen them, but they actually emit the essential oils into the air. So they're going to help you focus and sleep longer. I don't ever really offer these, but I just decided this was a fun month to do this because we had a big month for doTERRA's birthday and the BOGO month, and offering the Citrus Bliss as well. So this is exclusive to my team. I wanted to help you guys out a little bit during this time. I love my diffuser and I wanted to share that love. Normally when you get a kit that has a diffuser, you want another one for another room. So it's a really great way to do that. If you're already a member, you can log into your doTERRA account and get the immune support kit or anything else we talked about, or anything else you need support with if you already have any of that. And like I said, you will be getting $15 to $45 back in credits on the oils that you spend. If you need help maximizing your benefits and getting on LRP, let us know. We'll help you with that. And just as a reminder, with any kit, you get the Citrus Bliss, the invigorating blend, for free. If you get a bigger order, a bigger kit, then it actually comes with both of these, the doTERRA Adaptive and the Citrus Bliss. And that is about it. I'm going to stop sharing my screen and then come up here. If you guys want to have a little Q&A, we're welcome to do that. I'd love to help you guys. If you have oil, if you already have doTERRA in your home and you're on here and you want more support, or you have an oil that you don't know what to do with, there are actually a few more oils, obviously, that we didn't cover on this that we can help you with. And if we don't know the answer, we'll find it. So I'm going to unmute everybody. And if you need any support, let us know.
Yes and no. Should say, that's what we're looking for. We're trying to figure out.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Well, it might look similar.
Okay, I'm going to mute this person. I think he's talking. Okay. So no questions. Be sure to put them in the chat too if you have it. But if not, I'll go ahead and end this. And unless anybody has any suggestions or comments or questions.
I think I just wanted to kind of end too by saying, you know, that I think the situation with almost every oil, and when you look it up or you start to kind of do a little bit of educating with oils, is that calming and soothing shows up a lot. And in order for us to be in homeostasis in our body, the body has to be in a place of calm, parasympathetic behavior in order to heal. So our oils, any oil that you use, is going to start to help your body get to that place where it can start communicating cellularly better with itself. And that's a huge factor in our immune system. Our immune system speaks to all other systems of our body. So if you don't know what to use, just use anything. Just give yourself the benefit of trying any oil. Oils have no side effects, but all side benefits. So if you're unsure, just start with the bottom of your feet, put that lavender on, try that frankincense, give yourself some On Guard. Anything that you're going to apply is going to help your systems in some way that positively benefits. So don't be afraid to get out there and explore using your oils. You know, we don't have to have a PhD. We started from the beginning saying that, you know, oils are really simple and easy to use. There are a lot of oils out there. There's a ton of education to learn about and to grow. but you don't have to read the whole book to start using your oils. I just want to say that, you know, that all of them have the ability of supporting your systems in multiple ways. And so you may not be targeting the exact thing you were thinking, but you're going to maybe help your respiratory system or your digestive system or something that's going to get other things back online. So, you know, just open the bottle and breathe it in and apply it to the bottom of the feet and put it in your diffuser and just give it a chance and see what happens.
Yeah, and that's what we're all here. We're all here to support you. Whoever brought you here, then they're part of our community, and we're all more than happy to help you out. We have that Facebook group. When you get your own doTERRA with us, no matter what you start with, you get added to our group. You can ask questions in there. No question is too big or too small. Everybody's learning from each other, and it can be a lot of fun. So we will record this if you want to share it later or watch it later. If you had stuff going on right now and couldn't make it, or you have family members that you think might benefit from this, we always give little, we give at least, we start at a minimum of $20 back in oils of your choice or credit of your choice, depending on the situation. But we're always here to help you and your friends get started. And we've recorded this so we can share it with your friends and family. But we're here with any questions. Message the person that brought you here, and we'll get you going. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming on today. It's nice seeing everyone.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Video's not on.